Hello everyone, I'm sure many of you have been decorating recently. I have a book about a decoration. This one is called Otto the Ornament, and it's by Troy Cummings. I'm so excited to hear what adventures ornaments might go on. Here in our front cover we have lots of different ornaments. Pretty cool. It's our front cover with Otto the Ornament. It was the night before Christmas. A jumble of happy ornaments nestled all snug in their tree, singing songs, playing games, and mostly just, hanging around. Life for ornaments was peaceful and calm. So here we have a beautiful Christmas tree full of all sorts of ornaments, all happy. And I'm noticing here a box that says rush on it. Rush means like to hurry. A rush delivery means get that package there quickly. So I'm wondering what's in this package. Until the new guy showed up. Merry Christmas, bulbs and baubles. I'm Otto and I'm here to bedeck the heck out of your tree. A new ornament. Otto. Welcome to the family, sang a green glass bell. Sweet to meet ya, called a candy cane. Ho, ho, hope you like it here, laughed a wooden Santa. There's a jolly branch for you right in the middle of our tree. The middle? There must be some kind of mistake, said Otto, scratching his cap. Doesn't like that spot. I wonder why. Everyone seems so welcoming. I mean, the middle of the tree is fine if you've only got one or two colors. Like these ornaments. Or you're all cracked up. Like this guy. It says nuts. Or you're missing a button. Aw, snap. Or you're not even an ornament. So Otto the Ornament's saying, yeah, the middle is fine if you're one of these types of ornament. I'm not. I must be more special. And this one's not even an ornament. Probably a toy. I wonder where Otto thinks he belongs. But a superstar like me belongs on the top of the tree, said Otto. I'm snazzy, I'm jazzy, I'm Christmas pizzazzy. So here's a diagram of Otto. It says candle flame gold, sparkly snow glitter, cranberry red, sugar plum purple, sleigh bell silver, and mistletoe green. All sorts of colors and glitter. Otto thinks he's pretty special. I mean, he is a beautiful ornament, but I think they're all beautiful. What about you? Yeah. Otto did a little dance on the carpet, getting glitter everywhere. Scooch aside, trinkets, so I can make my way to the top. The ornaments looked down on Otto, but nobody scooched. Ooh, look at their expressions. Do you think they like Otto's attitude? I don't blame him. He's being what we call arrogant, which is like full of himself, thinking he's better than everybody else. A snowflake gave Otto the cold shoulder. A trumpet honked angrily. A homemade reindeer got all bent out of shape. Who you calling trinket? They don't like the things that Otto said about them. And I don't blame them. Otto's hook drooped. Chestnuts, he said. I don't need you. I'll go find my own tree. And so he did. With a flick of his ribbon, Otto bobbled down out the doggy door and into the snowing night. Whoa, I didn't expect him to go find his own tree. The first tree he tried was too tall. There's a lumberjack in the middle of the night saying, timber! Oh no! Otto! You better be careful. Excuse me. The second tree was too small. He's bigger than the tree. But the third tree was just Wrong. Otto spun around town, trying every tree he could find. Too sappy, too bouncy, too pointy, too spooky, too smelly. This is a like an air freshener tree. And this says too occupied. There's a cardinal on that tree and doesn't look too happy to have a ornament join them. Let's look at those other ones. Too sappy, too bouncy. This is like one of those blow up decorations full of air. That's a cactus. That is a spooky tree. There's air freshener. Let's see. Frankincense, said Otto. None of these trees were right for me. And that's when he saw the light. Ooh, what could he see? He looks pretty down, doesn't he? Let's see. Sweet Blitzen, said Otto. A Christmas festival. It was the ritziest, glitziest party Otto had ever seen. There was food and music and ice skating and eggnog, and towering above it all, a spectacular Christmas tree made entirely of lights. Otto's eyes grew sparkly and wide. Oh, holy night, he whispered. I found my tree. Ooh, look at that. Looks like quite the Christmas festival. But I'm noticing he said this was made entirely of lights, not ornaments. Look at that. Pretty and beautiful, isn't it? Otto swung his way to the top of the twinkling tree. He teetered at the top, beaming at the crowd below. Look at me, I'm a star. Ooh. Bet Otto's looking pretty happy right about now. But nobody looked up. They were too busy singing songs, playing games, and mostly just, hanging around. Otto blinked. On the outside, he looked merry and bright, but on the inside, he felt hollow. What's the point of being at the top if I don't have anyone to share it with? He said to himself. He lowered his head. His hook drooped, and what happened next was a total shock. So Otto finally got what he thought he always wanted, but he said, I don't feel so happy. What's the point of this if I'm by myself? What do you think Otto might do next? Yeah, I'm wondering. Let's find out. Zap! Clunk! Boing! Biff! Boop! Pop! Scratch! Drop! Ploof! Scrape! Scuff! Kick! Slap! Clunk! Oh! Otto is going on quite the adventure. Oh my gosh. First electrocuted. Then he hit all these things and people. That cardinal came back for him, dropped him, hit a snowman, kicked by some people, hockey, treated like a hockey puck, and down a drain. Whoa. Nope, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know about you, but whew, Otto, are you all right? Rattle, clatter, crack. Otto had hit rock bottom. Rock bottom is a term sometimes people say when they think nothing could go worse than how I am right now. I'm at rock bottom. This is the worst ever. Poor Otto has gotten cracked after all that. Oh no. His hook was bent. His ribbon was missing. His cap was dented. His side was cracked. And all of his snazzy jazzy paint had been scraped away. Humbug. Otto moaned. Now I'm so plain, so ordinary. I'm a mess. All the things Otto loved about himself are gone. Or so he thinks. Stuff on the outside, anyway. Oh, Otto. And that's just when he noticed something else in the darkness. Something dirty and ragged and lost. Meow. Remember this? Yeah, from the beginning. Do you remember that ornament? Or actually, not the ornament? A mitten? said Otto. How did you end up in the gutter? The mitten rubbed against Otto and purred. Otto gasped. Jumping jingle bells, I know exactly where you belong. Yeah, so this is actually a mitten, and he knows where the other mitten is, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Otto used his hook to help the mitten climb from the gutter, and they hitched a ride home. Otto rolled back into the living room with his mitten in tow. Otto, is that you? Said the green glass bell. You look a little bit rattled, said the candy cane. And who's your woolly friend? Asked the wooden Santa. She looks familiar. Otto sat down on the floor. I'm sorry. I've been such a hump of coal to you all, he said. But I had to come back. I knew this lost little mitten would feel right at home in your tree. I think you mean our tree, said a gingerbread bear. So that here's the mitten from the gutter. And remember the mitten from the tree that Otto saw before? Yeah, I thought it was a toy at first, but now I see that it's a mitten. Oh, and Otto brought them to be together again. And they're saying, you belong here too, Otto. Not just the mitten, but you belong here too. With a loop of tinsel, the ornaments lifted up Otto and the mitten onto the tree. Prrr, the mitten scampered to her partner. They each gave Otto a thumbs up. And Otto did something he'd never done before. There, in the glow of the light, he closed his eyes, took a breath, and he reflected. His shiny silver surface showed what was special about each of his friends. Otto wasn't at the top of the tree. He was in the middle, surrounded by his new family. So on Otto, we see the green bell, the candy cane, the Santa, this red ornament, the snowman, the gingerbread bear, all are now reflected off of the shiny and happy Otto. And he's content to be in the middle. Doesn't need to be on top anymore. Wants to be right in the middle with all the other ornaments that welcomed him back. I love it. And look at how happy he looks. Right where he belonged. Oh, I love it. And there's our back cover with all those happy ornaments and their mitten pair. Oh, that was a great book. I just love the imagination of ornaments going on an adventure, and also what a great lesson that Otto learned, that it's not about just being the best or the shiniest. It's about being with people who you can enjoy Christmas with. And I think Otto did a really good job learning that lesson, even though he had to get a few bumps and cracks along the way. I hope you enjoyed this book. Thanks for reading and learning with me. Have a splendid day. See you soon.